Just got to kill until the towers. Pretty sick, right?
You're back.
With
God,
what gun? What gun did you get him with?
fucking gray AR, dude.
It's trusty. It's not flashy, but it's trusty.
Hello and welcome to the Boys Upstairs Show's the Week 10 NFL show.
Let's go, baby.
Crazy that we're in double digits already. We actually recorded this show yesterday and forgot to record it. So this is take two of the Week 10 show. Shout out to everybody who was on the show yesterday. That's the Ghost File episode, I guess. Game one on the slate here. Lions -1.5 at Chargers. Totals 48.5. We're going to give it to Samuel.
Sounds good. I apologize to the viewers for a slight delay here. Fucking awful throw by Tyson Bagent. God, he's so bad. Okay. The Chargers came off of two pretty solid weeks. They took down my Bears, and then they went and just dominated the Jets on primetime. On Monday, they're looking good. They look like they're clicking, finally getting those early season blues out of them. The Lions, on the other hand, coming off a bye week, they just got their asses kicked by Baltimore and then went and beat the Raiders because of Jimmy Garoppolo. So I don't think anything was too impressive about that. Yeah, I'm also going with the over. I think both teams are going to score. The Chargers defense is good, but the Lions have figured out how to play well against good defenses. So I'm going to go over 48.5 here.
So also just shout out to Sam. Sam is watching the Bears right now. Thursday Night Football playing the Panthers. These teams have not played since 2019. It's been 4 years since they've played. Chargers are 4-4. They're better than 4-4 in my opinion. 3 of their 4 losses have been by 3 points or less. The Lions are coming off a bye. The Lions are 0-2 in the MCDC era off a bye. Chargers, I think in this game they're due for a win here. I know that they're 2 straight wins, but those are against pretty bad teams. Shout out to Bears. I think that they're due for a real win here. The Lions are a much better team, and I picked them to win the division, and they're making sure that is going to happen so far this year, but I think that the Lions are going to lose this game. I like the Chargers +1.5, and I'm not touching the total.
I'll go. First off, I feel like you are like the number one Chargers hater for some reason.
I just said that I think the Lions are a better team, and I still think Justin Herbert is much overrated. I think he's kind of coming back to earth in a lot of people's opinions now, but I've been said that he's overrated. But I think that this is a game where a better team loses to a worse team.
Well, I'm gonna take the Lions. Montgomery's back, right?
He's back.
Yeah.
He's back.
I like that. So not really a very interesting take, but I'll take the Lions.
I'm agreeing with Sean. I'm taking the Lions. David Montgomery is back. Their O-line, I think, is healthy fully across the board for the first time in a couple of weeks too. I think that's interesting. Tommy, the 0-2 after a bye week. I don't necessarily think having a bye week really does help. I think it's going to be really close, but I like the spread there for the Lions.
I trust the coaching staff of the Lions more. I also trust their quarterback more. So I believe that the Lions are going to cover -1.5. Chargers, slow start. They've clawed their way back up to 4-4. I still think it's a pretty flawed team. So I'm going to go with the Lions to win and cover at home.
Game 2 on the slate, 49ers -3, going to Jacksonville. Jaguars are pretty hot. 49ers are pretty cold. Total is 44.5. We're going to give it to Jacob.
Niners, in my opinion, are too good of a team to lose 4 straight games. Jags, while they are 6-2, I feel like they haven't been clicking on all cylinders. A lot of ugly grinded out wins, not grime it out, grinded out wins. And I think against the Niners off a bye, even though it's a West Coast team flying east, I think that the Niners are going to go into Jacksonville and handle business and cover the 3 points.
I'm going Niners -3. They're coming off a bye. It is like I said, they're like Jake said, they're too good to lose 4 in a row. They're a great roster. Brock Purdy, his big thing was he doesn't make mistakes, and he was never a flash quarterback. He didn't, like I said yesterday, he can't run like Lamar Jackson. He can't throw that deep ball like Josh Allen, but he plays with a bunch of good players around him. He makes throws when he needs to, and he's not mistake prone, but that's what cost them in the past 2 games was him starting to slip up and make those mistakes. It's hard to see the Niners fumble in this one, even when they're on the road still, but that's all I got.
I'm hoping someone does take the Jags. But for the sake of my record this year and wanting to get better every week in my ranking, I'm going with the 49ers as well. Trevor Lawrence isn't completely healthy. All the points you guys have brought up are, I couldn't say them better myself, but definitely adding Chase Young and if Debo's back, those are two big additions. They're both coming off buys, and I don't really have anything bad to say about the Jaguars. I like the Jaguars a lot, but I think that the 49ers they're gonna edge this one out. So I got the Niners.
I'm also taking the Niners. Debo back.
This is bad.
Huge,
This is not
huge
good.
for my fantasy. I'm always gonna root for the NFC team over the AFC team, so give me the Niners.
I'll just get out of the way here. I'm taking the Niners, so that means we're all taking the Niners. But I'm taking the Niners here. The Niners have to win this game. That's really why I'm taking them. The Jags are a very good team, like everybody said. If the Jags win this game, then everybody's going to be talking about the Jags are for real. The Jags are legit. Jags might be a Super Bowl contender. Like, they're going to be 7-2 at that point, beating the 49ers, who are a very real team. So, and last week, the Jags looked legit against the Steelers, who might be the best defense in the NFL. I know that the 49ers haven't looked great recently, but I think that they're going to pull it out in this game. -3 isn't that many points. I know it's in Jacksonville, but I think the 49ers have to win this game just because they have lost 3 straight. So give me the 49ers, and I'm not going to touch the total either. Time for the best part of the show. Locks of the week. We're going to give it to Sean.
Yeah, so my lock of the week is the Bengals, who are playing the Texans. I wouldn't really root for the Bengals because they're in the AFC and same division as the Steelers, but I think the Texans are kind of a little overhyped, and I have the Bengals.
Follow Sean. I think the Las Vegas Raiders have flipped a switch, getting Josh McDaniels out of town. Now they have Antonio Pierce. Looks like he's definitely a player's coach. They're smoking cigars in the locker room after games. They're playing the Jets at home. I think they're going to cover the spread, win outright, all of the above. I like Aiden O'Connell more than Zach Wilson. Kind of crazy to say, but I just do. I think he's a better player. Yeah, I like the Raiders. I think that they're forced to be reckoned with now. Oh, that's all you got the. Oh, shoot. All right, cut that out. Cut that out. Cut that out.
No, keep that in.
This asshole picked up the pump shotgun. I picked up the ammo. What a loser. Yeah, Raiders.
Everyone knows my locks have been horrible. They had the same record as my team, 2-7. It's embarrassing to say. It's embarrassing to think about. I'm going away from the spreads this week. I'm going totals. I'm going Pittsburgh versus Green Bay, under 40.5. That kind of seems like a game that they're both going to scrap it out. I believe it's in Pittsburgh. Both defenses are pretty strong. Pittsburgh's obviously one of the best in the league, if not the best in the league. Green Bay's defense is always decent. Both quarterbacks kind of suck. Sorry, Rooney family. But and neither offense is high powered at all. So I think this one's going to be tight, keep it to the ground, and look like 17-13, something like that. So let's go under there.
I want to look at the Colts-Pats game just because I feel like, honestly, I just want it to be the kill shot for the Patriots. I'm going to take, first and foremost, I'm taking Colts -1.5. But
Wow.
Are
you
I just
rooting
want,
for Bill to get fired?
No, I want Mac Jones gone. When my mom sent me the text that said, "What's my Christmas list?" I was so excited because I just said for Mac Jones to go swim with a pool of sharks.
Ooh.
That's all I want for Christmas. I'm tired of I just want what is causing the problem to just become so apparent that you can't ignore it anymore. And then it's like, all right, who can stick around and let's just fucking move forward. So, and also I'm pretty sure the Colts have that German dude, so I think that's kind of dope. And they're playing in Germany, and I know his entire family's going, which is pretty sick. So, cool story. Little shout out to the sports world. Always stuff like that going on. That's why we love sports. Love the Pats, but unfortunately this weekend I love the Colts -1.5. So
like and subscribe. Shout out to you guys. Tell your friends. Let's enjoy some football this weekend. Already in double digits. Season's flying by. So enjoy it while it lasts. Like and subscribe.